Well, say something then. Hi, everyone.
Oh, you're doing the intro today. Go on.
Welcome to Shattered Destinies. I'm Glenn.
This
is how I talk.
Welcome to Shattered Destinies Starfall. Apologies for that. We have some wacky energy going on tonight, which is fine because I'm going to kill everyone. So, last game, we had adventures in breakfast. The party went to socialise with breakfast. There was some matchmaking going on, a few deals with Aurora and the ambassador, and a few secrets being revealed here and there. You proceeded to take your new companion, the ambassador of the ambassador, the Mage King in Erebus himself, Donovan Leostara, to show him he wanted to visit his family tomb, and Aurora decided that yes, we could help you out there. We know a way. Proceeded to tell him a fair few things that maybe the rest of the party perhaps wanted to keep secret. But it seemed that he just genuinely wanted to visit his family tomb. So you escorted him there, left him to get reacquainted with his brother, or so he said. And you returned to the area you didn't take last time you were here, to a stairwell down below the lowest part of the mausoleum, where you found almost a arcane lab of some kind, white, pristine marble, very well kept for the most part, aside from all the scratches on one of the doors. That was a bit weird, but you carried on past that and entered a central chamber which had been exploded amongst other things. You investigated, you found some information, some things to study, a few pieces of loot that might prove useful later on, and you found the control room in the back door, and the very shot up dead body of one of the scientists, I suppose you could call them. These arcane investigators, arcane experimenters that were down here conducting all manner of experiments. You used, thanks to some magnificent rolls from Tex, you managed to decode how to reignite the power source here, which would give you access to the rest of the labs and probably the mausoleum as well. As you'd also found one of the little key gemstone, which would give you access to the rest of these areas at will, and you could probably control who else comes in at this point. However, as you reactivated the glyphs that would be the power source for this lab, and the lights began to come on, these glowing gemstones lined on the ceiling, bathing the area in this bright white light, you began to hear screeching sounds coming from one of the rooms you didn't look in as you made your way over here, and shadows emerge. And as the light flickers on, this is where we're going to begin. The shadows are lit up, and you see... You get the guy?
I've just found out some out of game news, and it's shocking.
Okay. Well, now we all know what to know.
Yeah, I know.
But share with everyone that watches. No, it's fine. We'll carry on.
It'll be well out of date by the time this comes up. So
excellent. We're going to start there as the figures are lit up, and you see more white-clad figures. They're wearing mostly white. I see. They're wearing mostly white. However, the lab coats and the uniforms, these all white uniforms they're wearing. You can see their bloodstains on them. They have, as they're clawing the floor, they're running on all fours. Some towards you, some are moving along the wall, some are moving along the ceiling. This is a very Aliens moment as these figures. You can all give me perceive tests, and I'll give you some more information.
I'm not sure I want to look closer at this.
Oh, absolute
One.
mid-show.
1 success.
Nothing.
2 successes.
Oh, excellent. Okay. So we got a 1 and a 2 successes. Nothing else anywhere from Aurora and Coda? Okay, good. You see, first of all, Tax, you notice, you do a quick head count. There are 10 figures here.
Oh, 10?
7 of, yeah. Yeah.
Fun.
7 of them are heading in your direction.
My direction.
Well, you're all in the same room, so they're coming down the corridor towards you. 3 of them burst through to the other door, which would have been the door with all the scratch markings in. And you hear a brief cry of someone going, "Oh no, 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 no!" Which is then cut off by all the other screeches, and you can't hear anything further than that.
Oh no.
And then we're going to begin combat. These creatures, as they make their way forward, you can see that they were all humans or humanoid figures at one stage, but now they're much more feral, much like the maid that you fought. They don't have glowing flame in their eyes. In fact, they just have burnt out eye sockets. There's just gaps there, and as they look at you and they kind of screech in your direction, their mouths open a little bit wider than they should. Their teeth are elongated into fangs that blacken on the end, and their hands have become, it looks like the bone has kind of distorted, become claw-like and burst out of the flesh. And the bodies themselves, the clothes they're wearing, covered in, they've got blood splatters on them, lots of small holes amongst them, and a couple of them have like bullet wounds in the face as they're making their way towards you. So combat begins. So I must spend both points of threat. The first point of
Thanks,
threat.
Kai.
First point of threat. I have spent to initiate an ambush, so the antagonist phases first. And the second point of threat I've added to the general difficulty of this encounter.
Good.
So how are you arrayed as this has suddenly happened and you've had a moment to look through the door?
I'm probably at the furthest back, right? Because I was dealing with the crystal and the ward and stuff.
Yeah,
And
so you maybe
the
by
room.
that back door, that back door still.
Aurora's probably at the front. As soon as she heard someone cry, she probably would have started forward without even sort of thinking about it.
Yep. Coda? Catalina?
Probably just behind Dax. No, wait, in front of Dax.
Sure. And
Thank you.
Catalina?
I'll be behind Aurora, as always.
Okay, so you're fairly... Catalina's a little bit close to the action, though. Okay. So you see these 7 figures barrel towards you. And the first thing they're going to try and do, because Aurora's in the doorway, they're going to just try and smash past you and knock you down. This is all part of their move action. Aurora, would you like to make a brawl or an endure test? Assuming you want to hold your ground.
I will go.
Or you can dodge if you want to get out of the way.
No, I'm going to hold my ground. I'll do a brawl, please.
Yeah.
I will spend 2 momentum, turn a 5 into a 6 for 1 success.
1 success. Okay. So you're jostled by the sheer numbers and you are knocked backwards, and you all see these 6 of these figures just crawl their way through the doorway, some of them onto the roof. So there's like two on the ceiling, and then two on either side of the walls. So they just sort of peel in. The one that was on the floor, who looks slightly bigger, kind of stands up directly to you and screeches directly in your face. And you see this one looks a bit more warped, like a bit more muscular. Their white shirt they're wearing is kind of ripped open slightly, and you see all this like blackened, almost like burn mark scales on the chest. Then they're going to so the larger, more warped one is going to attack you first with their claws, Aurora.
Okay.
That's one success.
Okay, can I use my shield?
Yeah, you can use your shield.
One success.
Yeah. So you block that, no problem. As you block as the claw comes around and you block it, another claw comes in the other side of you. The arms are ever so slightly elongated, more than you expect. 3 successes on this one.
Can I parry?
Yes, you can. Parry is all or nothing, though.
And you've got to use just your normal sword,
You
not your
use
big
your
sword.
mace, not your big. Yeah, it'd be
Okay,
your mace.
I
'cause
will.
you've got your shield out.
I will block.
You can still move your shield if you want to block.
Yeah. And remember, shield gives you physical resistance 1, so you're minimum taking 2 already.
But with that face.
Yeah, no, I didn't roll anything at all.
Okay, so that's because you've used the shield. You get a point of damage resistance from that, so you only take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And even then, it probably scrapes off your vigor, so only minor flesh wounds, if anything. The other ones burst into the room, and so I think 3 of them are going to leap at Catalina, and 3 of them are going to leap at Coda because of the way you're all arrayed.
Love it. Yeah, that's how we should do this.
So, because all these attacks come in at once. So Coda. Terrible. The first set of claws, it's 2 successes.
I'm going to attempt to dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm an expert. So 1 success, I'll take 1 bigger damage.
Okay. I've already started rolling the next set.
Yep.
Ooh. You're not going to like this one. That was the first roll. The second set of claws, as you're sort of dodging out of the way. So all of these creatures like bundling into you, trying to knock you down and just get on top of you and rip you apart, rip you to shreds. That's a total of 9 successes.
Yeah,
As you're being overwhelmed by these 3 creatures.
Some of this, but yeah.
Most of those successes came on the very first roll.
Please say you're at 9 vigor as well, because a wound is better than losing 9 vigor in one go.
You've got some armor surely as
I'm
well.
at 8. I'm at 7.
Okay.
I got nothing there. Huh.
You're taking the armor damage anyway. It's almost worth taking the armor. Right?
Yeah, the problem is I've got 3 critical failures here.
Oh, yeah. We don't need that.
I'm going to spend the 3 of my momentum to attempt to re-roll those 3 ones in the vague hope of getting a single 6 out of something. A single 6! So, 8.
We'll make it 7. And I'll use one of those successes to knock you down. So they just sort of pile on top of you.
Makes it worse. Okay, that's all of my vigor gone.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Good to see. So yeah, Tax, this has just all happened in front of you. These 3 figures just rolled in and they're just like charged in. And you see like as 2 of them are starting to try and pile onto Coda, one of them looks up at you and screeches in your direction. However, the other 3 are going to leap on to Catalina. There's like 1 getting you from the roof and 2 have leapt off the walls at you. At some pace. Okay. That's 6 successes.
Everyone's face.
I mean, there's nothing I could do to dodge that, right? Because I'd have to roll.
You try and
You can
What do I
dodge.
mean?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can-
think I have enough. That's it. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
And
but
I'd
you
have
can
to get
reduce
all
the
of it.
damage.
Okay.
No, dodge, you just reduce the damage by your successes. So it's worth doing for the most part. As long as you don't crit fail, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
No, nothing at all. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is going to be 5 damage instead of 6, and they're going to knock you down as well. So again, they pile in. This is the risk of fighting a lot of minions, is that you'll find they're quite easy to kill, but they can gang up, and that is where it becomes quite lethal. And that was their first set of claw attacks, and now you're knocked down. The second set of claw attacks are easier to hit. They hit on 5s.
Oh. We just.
He wasn't kidding when he said he was going to kill us all.
I think you need to change your dice. They're too
Yeah.
good today.
9 successes.
Oh. Do you have any armor?
They're just like
No!
clawing. You can attempt to dodge out of the way. Essentially, you're rolling to negate
Yeah,
some of that
I'll
damage.
try and roll.
I don't think it's going to help too much.
I got a critical fail on that.
So I'll add Brett
Yeah, I
to the
think
board.
we're just gonna.
And so that's probably a wound for you at that point.
Okay.
As they start biting and tearing at you. But that is it. It's now your
Oh, is
turn.
it? I guess Tax is gonna just blast. So the arcane glyphs start appearing on his hand. He hasn't even reached for his gun at this point because he's just in panic. So he's just gonna. The glyphs appear in one hand and he fires off a blast. That is nothing. I honestly have to stress myself out.
Remember, if that's for spellcasting, you take corruption, not stress.
I'll take corruption. I've got to
Okay.
corrupt that.
You feel the burning in your chest.
Yeah. Okay, that is a lot better though. So there is 2 successes, but I have mastery. So because of mastery, I roll another 2 dice. And there's another 6, which takes up to 3 successes, which means I roll again because I got another 6. And that's a 6. So I roll one more time, and that's not. But if I, how much is it? So it's difficulty. So blast is difficulty 3, but I've reduced it to difficulty 2.
Yeah.
So I'm 2 successes over. So
over.
I'm going to use 2 momentum to turn a 5 into a 6 as well. So that's 3 successes over. So I can double target, and I'm going to target 1 on each of Coda and Catalina.
Great.
The blast go in 2 different directions.
Yep.
Do I
So
roll just 1 dice for the damage?
One
or
dice. 1 dice.
5.
Nice.
5
Yeah.
damage.
They are minions. They do not have enough dice to possibly. Well, I'm gonna roll for the first one because if I roll really high, that's all 1s and 2s. Oh, my dice have failed. Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't save them. That's 2 minions. You just blast them away. Heavy impact of your arcane. It splits in the middle, and you send it pinging off in their direction. And 2 of them just are smashed against the walls where they just go limp.
Yeah, just because of the burn from where he's both hands are just extended out, and he's pushed himself to do it. You can see with the blue hue has got blackened bits in it as well, as he's corrupt himself to cast the magic, and then he just packs up a little bit, just up against the door.
But because you've blasted 1 off each of them, they don't now need to make a test if they want to get up. It still takes a minor action to stand though.
That's what I was hoping. That would be easy for you guys to get up.
And you have one right in front of you, or looks about it's going to leap for you.
Yeah.
Soon.
In the soon.
We're doing good words today.
Good words.
Yeah. Who's next?
Aurora would like to do some stuff. I'm going to use Healer's Charge which costs 1
So,
resource.
heedless charge. You can only use heedless charge if you are not engaged with the foe.
They've all gone, haven't they?
You've got one right in front of you, the big
Oh,
one.
okay.
But you can move backwards.
You can always disengage. You can attempt to disengage with your minor action,
Okay, I'll try and do that then.
which would be a dodge or a brawl test.
I will go brawl.
Yeah, you just push your way backwards.
That is 2 successes.
Yeah, so you push your way backwards.
Back in and then just headbutt it in.
Yeah, and then which way do you want to heedless charge?
I'm going to head towards the ones attacking Catalina, obviously.
Yeah,
Yep.
so heedless charge into one attacking
So
Catalina.
it costs 1 resource and I damage 1 armor.
Yeah, because you're heedlessly charging.
Yep. My movement is not hindered. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
And I get an extra dice because I have 1 armor left, which succeeds
Mhm.
on a 5 or a 6. So I'm going to roll that first.
The whole attack succeeds on a 5 or a 6.
The whole attack.
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Very powerful. Heedless charge is extremely powerful,
Okay.
but you can only use it whilst you have armor, and it costs you a whole armor to use.
All right then.
All right, then.
Alright then.
All right then.
Alright
1,
then.
2, 3. That's a 5, that's a 5, that's a 5. I've got reliable, so I re-roll those ones.
If you got
That's a
mastery
5.
and you succeed on a 5, do you re-roll those 5s with mastery?
Only 6s.
Yeah, I thought so, but I just thought to check.
Okay, so that is 7 successes.
Yeah. So you charge and you smash one so hard you hear like the chest, the ribcage collapses as you send it careening into the wall, where it just slumps into like a mush. Now it's got no like central
Nice.
skeleton to keep it upright.
And disengaging was a minor action, not a reaction, yes?
That's correct.
So
yes.
I'm going to also use my reaction, which is Reflective Smash, which costs another resource, which,
Yep.
when my armor is damaged, which it was damaged by my heedless charge, I then make an extra attack, and I get additional dice based on how many damaged armor I have, which is 3, which makes my attack 17 dice.
Combos. That's what it's about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's some really fun combos in the book. This is just one of them.
And then 3 extra, because I don't have enough dice. That is 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, it could save itself this time.
Me and Aurora just break ourselves to do
It
damage.
does not. Yeah, you smack this one to one side. You smack that one up against the wall, and as you turn, smash your mace upwards, catch it like it's when you catch it at the top of the chin, you just hit the neck, snap backwards, and it flies backwards and doesn't move anymore.
I like that. Yeah, good, good.
Okay, so Coda and Catalina, who wants to go next?
I will, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I will stand up now. I don't need to make a test. Sit
Yep,
still.
you have there are no longer anyone around you, so it's you've been
Right.
saved.
I just look very happily and gratefully at Aurora. And then I'm going to get my bow out and play a lovely song of inspiration to hopefully get some momentum for people. Let's see. Okay, so 2 of those explode. Something else. And
Don't like it when he
roll
gets the rule book out.
those
What
2.
It's right there, so I've got to make use of it. I know.
And that one. There's a lot of re-rolls going on. And that one. And that one. And that one. Okay, so that is 5 successes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. As I go and look at tunes in the book, it was inspiration. You were
Yes. So
playing.
inspiration.
So target you choose gains 1 momentum, so 5 times. So you can spread 5 momentum across the party, including yourself, as you see fit.
Okay. Yeah. So we can each get 1. Aurora will have 2.
There you go.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
very much.
Brilliant. Really playing a tune to bring up the battle moment and get everyone pumped as the yeah, great. Coda.
So Coda rolling around on the floor to grapple with the three of them. Suddenly one's blasted off. It allows him to get a hand loose and into his coat pocket. Comes out with a punch dagger, clenching a fist, and swings around at one of the ones on top of him. Hui paloi. Let's start using this momentum already. Doop, 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 doop. One success.
Success. It will. I will spend that threat. Turn that 5 into a 6, so it dodges away as you come out with the punch dagger.
Shaking it loose, he reaches into his other coat pocket and comes out with another punch dagger. Second swing on the same one. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay. Swing and a miss. It's probably just like, because it's leaped back in response to you going for it, you probably just out of range for the second swing as it comes by. Do you want to stand up with your minor?
Stand up if I can, yes, please.
So that's all of you. So we now go to add one threat at the start of the antagonist phase. Much less going on here. That Coda, that one that that leapt away from you, is going to leap back towards you. We'll deal with that one first, as the other one that brought you down is going to go for attack. So just fully, like, you see it gets down on its haunches and just fully leaps at you, attacks. We'll do Coda first. First attack is 4 successes.
Jesus. I'll attempt to dodge.
It's like Kai can't roll well, and you can roll really well against Kai.
I'm going to spend my momentum to get rid of those critical fails.
It's been a while since I've killed a Kai, so you know.
2 critical fails.
2
Oh
crit
no!
fails.
Comes into me.
Okay.
My armor.
Yeah, scrapes across, tearing at your leather armor. And the second claw comes across for 3 successes.
Jeebus. Yeah. 3 successes. Well, that's the 2 momentum I got from that last critical failure. I'm going to use those to re-roll those critical failures again and get 2 successes.
Yeah, it's just the one.
Down. That's
Scrapes you for 1.
An injury, sorry.
Oh, okay. Just enough to be a bit more. It just catches something a bit more vital as that claw comes past through your armor. Then the one on tax, as it leaps at you. I don't know what's going on with my rolls today. 3 successes for the first one.
Dodge. 2 successes on my dodge, so I'll take 1.
Okay. You take 1. It's not hit you with enough force to knock you down. There's not enough of them like there was initially with the others. The second claw is only 1 success.
I'll go for another dodge. That's 3 successes. Completely unnecessary. Yeah, but I am building up momentum.
This is it.
Building up.
That's the plan. So then there's the big one. Aurora, you ran away from it. And it's going to fully leap on your back as your back's turned to it.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to spend 1 threat to turn that 5 into a 6. I'm going to spend another threat to master those, so that 5 successes explode. Which
I think we're going to have some downtime days coming up, everyone.
Maybe. So that's 6 successes from its first attack as it leaps on your back.
6.
6.
Okay, I will attempt to block it.
Try to swing round, bring your shield up in time.
That's 1 success.
You get 1 additional one from your shield. There's only 4 damage on that. You bring your shield, you knock it slightly, and it rolls up, like under between you and the shield, as another claw sort of scrapes up your front.
Okay, 4 damage.
Which is all right. Okay, and I'm going to spend the last threat to explode those 6s.
Oh no, we're on 10 threats suddenly. Danger.
And that's 4 successes on that
meter
one.
just to... Expecting the meter at the top.
Just a brief moment.
2 successes that time.
2 successes plus your shield, so it's only 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And that is it. It's back to the hero phase. What do you want to do?
Now it's just one of them. Oh, go on. Go on.
Can I play a song of encouragement to hopefully this time add 1 to a dice result for you all? So
yeah. For each success, you can add 1 to 1 dice as you see fit throughout this round.
Oh, not so good this time. Just 1 success. Sorry,
so
just one person. If you need a +1, you've got it.
You can use that as you see fit. So yeah, you're playing. Do you want to move somewhere a little bit safer because Aurora's right with you, and there's this big twisted. You can see like these burn marks are on its chest, where it looks like it's almost mutating and malforming and becoming scaly on this like human's chest. You can just get to a safe corner. That's okay because there's only 3 combatants in this area. Whilst you're moving, you can give me a sieve test, please. We'll make it safe though.
Okay, it's 1 success.
1 success. Yeah, you can hear a voice coming from the other room, the room that had those scratch marks on it, just saying, "No, stop it! I don't know what you're doing. Why are you doing it? Stop!" You just hear this just sort of echoing out. Strange. It's a very strange echo from that room. And yeah, who's next?
So a little bit of the old greenskin curse rage starts coming into Koga as he leaps upon the last remaining one and just starts punching furiously with his daggers to try and take it down. Oh, what the! I got nothing to spend. Free threat.
You can be really stressed out. You can stress yourself.
I haven't got enough room to
Yeah, it leaps away.
And then I'll swing again for another one. Oh, I've just thrown all of my dice across the room in my rage. 1 success.
You wing it. You just catch it. It backs off slightly. You see it's not bleeding, but it does clutch at its wound, and it looks at you angrily. Who's next?
I'm gonna see the big one. I know there's one on me, but Tax is relatively confident, knowing he's got an arcane barrier around him, and so doesn't feel like he's at threat as much as everyone else. And he brings out his gun and he like loads what looks like an arcane round into it, and I'm gonna start casting a spell that I created my own spell, which is Tax's Bullet Blast, which is 3 resources which I have, and difficulty 4.
Yeah.
So
the advantage of that is this is an arcane blast that also fires a bullet. So he gets 2 different attacks out of this effect.
And because I had the mastery in Blast when I made the spell, so I get mastery.
Any masteries you have on the base spell goes to the spells you've crafted from the base spell. Spell crafting's a pretty fun system. You can do just about anything with it.
It's quite fun.
GMs beware. But it takes downtime.
It does, yeah. So I got 2 successes, but that gives me another 2 dice to roll. There is another success in there.
That explodes as well if you have master.
Yes, it does, you're right.
Yeah.
And that's a 5. So unless someone wants to make that a 6, and then I can do it straight up. Have
it.
That inspiration triggers that tune. It's your favourite tune. She's played your favourite tune again, Tax.
Yeah.
Just a little a couple of notes of that, a few bars that just invigorate you enough that you can get that spell off. So
that last spell,
the last
roll was because I got a master again, but that was a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Sure.
So the blast first does 4 damage.
4 damage. Yeah, that's full impact on it.
And then I do a
it.
gunsmithing roll, don't I?
Now you do your gunshot attack.
Yeah. Ooh, that's 3 successes, but I've also got mastery with my gun as well.
Yeah, so those explode.
There's another explosion. So there's 4 on the gun as well.
Okay, I rolled 2 5s, so I'm going to spend 2 threat to make those 6s. So only just the initial impact of the blast means it's slightly moved out of the way, and you just winged him. Like you just see like a little blast of cloth and flesh go out. As like the slightly delayed gunshot just wings it and doesn't get it full on. I believe that leaves Aurora.
So just wondering, learning how this has worked, because this is the first time I've cast it.
Mhm.
So I got 8 successes over the 2 attacks.
Yeah.
But he got 2 dodges.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
only takes 4 damage, or is it 2 off one of them?
I didn't defend anything against that first
Oh.
blast.
Oh,
And
okay.
So yeah, there are 2 separate rolls he takes for that. They're effectively 2 separate attacks. I just rolled a lot of 5, so spent some threat to make it not hurt it too much.
Okay, that's fine. Just trying to figure out how the damage rolls work.
Yeah, so 2 separate triggers. Otherwise, I think if it was all at once in one massive shot, I think the difficulty would have been higher when we designed that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Aurora.
Is it actually on Aurora's back?
No, it's because you brought your shield round. It slipped under, and it's like right in front of your face.
Okay, I will take a swing at it then. Okay, let's see. Wow, that was dog shit.
Only you could turn a 5 into a 6 right now.
But I have reliable to reroll all of those. Ugh. Ugh. 2 successes.
2 successes.
Wait,
yeah,
I'm going to spend 2 momentum and turn a 5 into a 6. 3 successes.
In which case,
wait, 4 successes. I can't read.
4 successes. Oh, okay. I won't spend that threat then because it's not going to matter if I do. No, that's fine. And you smash this one back, and it goes limp and drops to the floor, and doesn't move. Good.
Okay. How many are left?
So you now have that is all of you, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So antagonist turn. We've got these 2 little guys. They are kind of almost mindlessly just trying to tear Tax and Coda to shreds. So I'll start with Coda. That is 2 successes. First claw comes your way.
Oh my god. 1 threat, Glenn, and I will take the another wound.
I just thought maybe you'd roll better this round.
Only 1 success on the second claw.
We'll have another dodge.
The tide's got to turn sometime.
Two successes, and that one's right.
So you dodged that one away. And we can highlight that this is the issue sometimes because you were using a lot of vigor last game to make sure your little investigate tests were doing the job. But now you find yourself in combat and you're running low on those resources.
I'm sorry. I started this combat with 8 vigor.
You feel like I
7. Used a lot of vigor.
2 more. Well, you still used some. But also, don't forget that that dodge you fail. You did fail that dodge. So don't forget your momentum. 2 momentum as your specialist. Might need that later. And then the ones on tax. The one on tax. Glory. 2 successes on the first one.
Try and dodge. 2. 2 successes.
Awesome. So you just completely dodge that as it comes by. 2 successes on the second one as well.
1, so I'll take the 1.
Just again, flips you slightly. Back to the hero phase. Kathleen, you can still hear as you pause for a moment between playing, you do still hear these exclamations coming out from the other room, echoing strangely.
Can I go closer to that room without getting more in danger?
Yeah, because the action in this room is now right at the back of the room. So there's nothing stopping you with your minor walking down the corridor and taking a peek around that door.
I don't want to take a peek, but I just want to get closer and listen.
Yeah, you can get closer. Again, it's just like a well-spoken gentleman's voice. Give me a perceive test, though.
That is 1 success.
Okay. You can hear 3 sorts of screeching, scraping and scratching, claws against metal. that kind of high-pitched kind of whine going off, and someone just talking. The voice seems like odd. It doesn't seem like. It seems closer to the voice that you got from Clancy, from that like slightly metallic voice, but much more well spoken than the Clockwork that you've encountered before.
Okay.
There's no jerks or modulation changes in the voice, but it seems slightly tinny.
Right. So I will just kind of keep a listen out for a minute. Just if anything kind of changes, I might act. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to stand here and wait.
Pause your action for the moment. Yeah, that's fine. Who's next?
Okay, I'll finish it off.
Okay. Furiously.
I can figure out if I need to help.
Yeah, furiously punching. Absolute mid show. Ha. Yeah, just mid. Absolute mid. I'm going to take my 2.
Your 2 momentum. Second attack. It's your offhand.
Yep. There you go. And I'm going to spend some of that momentum. Push 1 to be an additional success, giving me a total of 6 successes.
6 successes.
Do
it.
I rolled dice. I don't know why I rolled the dice. It's gone. It's like you sweep up, stab into it. I mean, describe how you want to kill it if you want a bit of catharsis.
No, it's just the first one knocks it off balance, and the second one just punches up through the jaw.
Nice. Yeah. Just impales it in the jaw, and it just goes limp. Okay. Who's next?
Just to finish it off, I'll just bring the gun around. As the guy is jumping, we're going to try and bring the gun under his chin and just fire up into his head.
Your gun attack.
There's
One
one which roll for gun explodes. I'll push a 5 into a 6, which means I can roll again, which is a 6. That's 3 successes.
Yeah, so you bring the gun out and it goes to move, but it moves the wrong way. It just moves straight into the blast, and you just take its head. They're just like, it's that whole the exit, like, brains all over this, all over the top of the ceiling, just outside of the control room, and it goes limp, and you can still hear like furious sounds from down the corridor.
Okay. Seeing that the boys have managed to handle things themselves, Aurora's going to run after Catalina.
See Catalina's just on, not quite peeking around the corner, but just kind of back to the wall, I assume, just kind of listening. And you can hear this voice as well saying, "No, stop doing that. What are you doing? Talk to me, damn it. Stop screaming."
Is the door to the room that this voice is coming from shut?
No, it's open.
Oh, I just run straight in then.
Okay, yeah. Can you make so it'll be a maneuver. If you maneuver correctly, it's just a dodge, just 1 success required. If you maneuver correctly, you'll be able to go into the room and also get your action.
Okay.
If not, it's going to take your action as well. Yeah.
I can't run in a brawly way.
No, not in this situation. You're trying to skid round the corner at speed.
I can't catch myself on the door frame as I skid.
Slam into the door frame and endure the hit.
Yeah.
I mean, it still mean that you wouldn't be able to act because you just slammed into a door frame.
Can I try and catch her? And
You've still got your action.
Yeah, so can I try and help
if you
guide?
Want to use your action to just pivot her around.
Yeah.
Send me off in the direction.
Some sort of dance.
Just make it like a dodge test, Catalina.
Oh, okay. I have some momentum that I'm going to use to reroll that one.
This is what you get for investing in presents.
It's a normal fail.
So you try and do something Cool. Like you try and grab Aurora and spin her around the door frame, but remembering like the size differential between you two and the fact that Aurora is in heavy plate armor, I'd say you probably get dragged out as she continues to run. Can you make your dodge roll?
I got nothing. I got 2 twos.
Oh, right.
So
So you do slam into the corner of the door.
yeah.
You just managed to like stop in time, and then you feel Kathleen just bumps into the back of you. She was taken along for the ride, but it means you can both see inside this room, although you can't act now because of the failures. You see this room. It's a similar size and design to the room that you've just come from. There's a central like dais podium. This one's got glass all the way around it, and in this glass is a spectral green glowing brain.
Cool.
And as you're hearing this speech, what you see is the three creatures are trying to tear at this dais. Like you can see that there's like cracks and scratch marks are coming across the glass that's surrounded it, and you see that they're tearing out at the console. And as you hear this voice saying, "I don't know what you're doing. Can you stop damaging the experiment? This is very, very annoying. Someone talk to me. Stop screaming." But as it's doing that, the brain is resonating slightly with the voice. The other thing you'd see is a completely clean, normal-looking, like lab-coated kind of mage, experimental scientist, if you like, just bumping their head gently against the firewall.
Is he the one speaking?
No.
Okay.
It seems like the speech, because it's slightly tinny, is coming from that central dais. And you can just see this strange figure, not so much moving, just like upright, just bump, 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 just bumping its head on the floor, on the wall. Sorry. But as you've turned in and seen this, as you're trying to work out what's going on, you see the three figures turn and look in your direction, screech, and charge at you. And there is another one that's slightly more warped and mutated. This one's got like black up the face. It looks like it's going a bit scaly, but like burnt scaling. It's like a cross between like scale and like scorch marks on its face. It's grown up from the neck. That one's going to charge straight at you, Aurora. The other two are going to, depending on how that goes, barge past you to get to Catalina.
Okay.
So this one, I'm doing it again. Spend some fret.
I've got a lot of threat to play with, guys. Scary.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
It's not your day.
I can spend some fret. And that. And I could spend some fret, so 2 more fret, and then that.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's
7
fine.
successes.
How many?
7 successes.
Okay. I will attempt to block.
Yeah.
I will spend 4 momentum to turn those 2 5s into 6s. Plus the one from my shield makes it a total of 3 successes.
Okay, so that's 4 damage then.
Okay, that goes straight into an injury. No, it takes off an armor. Sorry.
Okay, yep. You still had 1 point of armor left.
Mm-hmm.
So it barges you. And as it does so, it's going to attempt to like bring you down to the floor as it careens into you at speed.
You can use your reaction.
I was going to say, if I have a reaction, do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that if you want.
I will do my reflexive smash then.
Go for it.
Make an attack, and I get an additional 4 now. I'll roll those first. Okay. Oh my god, that's a lot of ones. But that's fine. Everything is fine. And then I have to re-roll another that many.
So many dice.
That's that.
I don't want to play a Juggernaut at any point. It seems like too many dice. I don't
It's a lot
own
of
enough dice
dice.
to be a Juggernaut.
Reroll all of those ones.
Animal dice.
Yeah. Juggernaut has a price tag to be able to play. You need to have enough d6s.
Dice.
I'm going to
There you
spend
go.
all of the rest of my momentum, turn those 2 5s into 6s. That's 6 successes.
That's great.
That's a great effective smash.
It tries to move out the way. You catch most of it. 6, you say. It's 4. It takes most of that damage as it tries to avoid it, and as it does so, it brings a claw up just to try and catch you for 1 success.
Okay, I'll attempt to block again. 1 success.
Okay.
Well, 2 with my shield.
Yeah, so completely avoid that one. So the other 2 are going to try and barge past you. You want to make a brawl or an endure test for me, please?
I'll do a brawl. Reroll those. Nothing.
Okay. I think they're going to use their first attack to try and knock you down and damage you as well as they do so, as they just like smash past you with such speed to try and get to Catalina. That is 6 successes.
Ooh. Okay. 2 successes plus the shield, so 3 successes.
Okay, so they only take 1 point of damage, but you also knock down.
Okay.
They rush past you and go for Catalina with their second attack.
Okay.
One job. Come on, Aurora.
I'm looking pretty beat up right
Catalina.
I'll try and dodge.
I've got all this armor. I take some hits, and then Glenn's just like 1, 1, 2, 1 to 1, 1, 2 to me. It's like, oh, just hit me for 5. I prefer to take 5.
Come over here then, and then get into the fray.
Come and stand in front of some of these fucking guys.
I used some momentum to stop myself from having 2 1s. So, just a note: does normal fail? I do not dodge.
5 points of damage. Then we'll make that 4 points and knock you down.
Okay, good.
So you see both Coda and Tax. You kind of look down this corridor because you've got perfect view because it's like straight from the back room where you were down the corridor. You see both Aurora and Catalina run and look through this door, and then instantly just gang rushed by these 3 guys that just knock them to the floor and ball them over. That is the end of the antagonist phase. It's back to the hero phase. Who wants to do?
I mean, I would.
I heard Coda go, do you have a ranged weapon?
Coda's got rage in his eyes and does not even think about going for a ranged
Oh,
weapon.
no.
Just bloody dagger in hand, just runs down, dives on the one that's on Catalina and starts punching furiously. We will push 1 and get 3 successes.
Really good. Really, really good. I'm going to spend that last threat to save him.
That's all right. Second,
You just
second
catch
strike
him. Just moves to the one side slightly as you catch the side. You have
Second
another
strike
attack.
comes in. Not as great. Just the 1 success.
I rolled all 1s. Drops. That's all you needed to do. Punch dagger in the right place. Bam. Goes limp. Tax? Is there anything you want to do to help before?
Yeah, then I'll just run down after him, like ready to try and, because he looks very bleedy, and then realize everyone looks very like dying, and we'll just start casting blasts. Like I'm getting in the fray, trying to make lots of light to distract these things.
So do you want to run do you want to run right next to Aurora in front of the big one?
Yep.
It looks, it stares at you, face to face with this. Can you make a withstand test for me, please?
Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. I think I'm going to have to use a momentum to reroll at least one of those. 1 success.
Feel like a slight burning sensation.
In
that
my chest?
unpleasant.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so.
Unpleasantness just looking at something that with some similarities.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you're fine.
I shake my head and my hands start glowing, and I'm doing the glyphs. I'm trying to do a blast spell.
Begin your cast.
There is 1 6. That's it. So I don't finish the cast, but I've got
casting.
one.
It's probably that panic, that moment, that pain. It's just distracted you enough.
Getting another corruption.
Kathleen or Aurora, who wants to go?
I will get up.
Yep, that's your minor.
And
the weird moment of Tax standing in front of me.
Tax is defending you, weaving glyphs.
And I will. I guess I'll stay behind him, and I'll just kind of bop the guy over Tax's head with my mace.
Sure.
Oh,
sure.
Didn't expect that. Kathleen is being attacked.
No, Coda's just mobbed that one.
Yeah, Coda's on top of that one.
There's 2.
Was it?
Yeah.
They'll be fine. I'm not fine. Oh my god. 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. It completely avoids that, I'm afraid. Just steps to the side and your little bonk just goes wide.
Yeah.
Catalina. Coda's come to your rescue. Aurora has not.
Coda. I can't change my
You must
nominated
look so
hero
hot right
at the
now.
moment, right? Because
You can
it's not the
change it
start
at
of the
the top
scene.
of every round. Yeah, you can change if you want.
Yeah, I'll
But
change
then
it to
bearing
Coda.
in mind how Kai's been rolling.
No, I won't. There's still this one thing on me screeching, so I'm going to screech back with my screeching note.
Sure.
And try and cause it some damage.
Yep, go for it.
Move this closer to me. I keep putting my dice really far away, no, I'm done with you.
No, you're not. No, we're never done with the dice.
Okay, not great. Just 1 success.
1 success. It's enough to stagger it back with screeching. You met it screech. I take it you're going to get up. Now it's staggered back away from you.
Yeah.
And that is you. That, by my count, means everyone's been.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back to the antagonist phase. We will add 1 threat to the board. And so I guess the big one looks at Tax and tries to dive for your chest.
Okay.
First claws come your way. 3 successes.
I think Tax isn't even gonna move out of the way as the arcane shimmer appears and cracks slightly around him.
Yep. Cool.
As 1 of my points of armor goes.
Nice. It tries to dive at you again. That is only 1 success.
I'll try and dodge that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1 success back.
Yeah. So you dodge out of the way, still weaving your glyphs. The glyphs move with you as you're weaving in front of them.
Yeah.
They know they're almost connected to you as you move, which is normal for when you're weaving magic in this way. The little one, I mean, there's a few different targets, but Catalina did just screeching note it. So it's going to screech back at Catalina. And
only someone protected her.
2 successes for the first one.
Okay, can I dodge that?
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I? Again, I put it far away for some reason. No.
It's 2 damage.
If that takes me below all my vigor.
So ignore the vigor loss and you take a wound or armor damage instead, depending if you've got armor.
Wound. No.
That's an injury. Second attack is also 2 successes.
Okay. That is
Aurora.
1 success.
1 success. That's 1 point of damage then.
It's at the point that if I tried to protect her, I might just fall on top of her and do more damage. So
again, if I have 1 vigor.
It just brings it to 0. That would just bring it to 0.
Okay, that one's okay.
Yeah, so and if it were to bring it below that, you ignore the vigor loss and you take the wound instead. That is all of them though. It's back to your turn.
It's funnier if I do it. Coda leaps from the one he's just eviscerated and goes for the one that's on Cat.
Yep.
Rage in his eyes, just unthinking, punching out. 4 successes.
Yes.
Yeah,
sorry,
that one's gone.
Sorry, 3 successes. I missed.
Still gone.
Okay.
Still gone. I rolled very, very poorly.
And there's still one up.
There's still the big one.
Looking around, scanning for a fresh target, sees that one that's threatening.
So you're gonna have
Aurora.
to make a dodge move to this because you're splitting your attacks and moving between targets. Just a dodge for a maneuver roll. You only need 1 success.
Well. It's a good thing I'm an expert. I will push that 5 to a 6 and get 1 success.
There you go. So yeah, you spin round the other side of Aurora, coming up on the other side of Tax for your second attack.
Lay into this one as well. Just 2 successes.
It rolled extremely poorly. You stagger it backwards. It's still there, looking at your. Who's next?
Keep casting, because if he dies before I finish casting the spell, then it needs to go somewhere.
Problem.
Yeah. There's
magic, extremely powerful, but there are downsides.
Yeah. So that's 2 more successes, which takes me 1, which is 3 successes, but I reduced by 1 because of my breath activity.
Yeah, 1 over.
So 1 over, so d6 plus 1 damage.
Nice.
That's 5 damage. Well, 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that again, you blast this one backwards, it careens over a desk in the other room and it doesn't move. You just see like the feet twitch.
The big one.
There's like another desk that just yeah, that's the big guy. Yeah.
Oh,
that is it. We are now out of combat. As you can just it goes quiet, and you just hear a voice echoing out from the central dais. Hello. There's no more screeching. Is anyone there?
What the hell were those things?
I don't know where the fuck did they come from.
Tax just runs away from the dais and goes to the other door where they came from.
Yeah. And the door opens as you come near it, and it is like a bunk room. Rows of beds. There's a kitchen at the back. A couple of doors off to the back there.
Do you not go through those doors? Let's not go
there is this like room is like got blood everywhere as well, and bullet casings on the floor.
Yeah.
Coda's breathing heavily, scanning, looking for someone else to punch.
There is a guy at the back who's bumping his head on the wall.
Coda will start stalking up to him in case he is another ghoul.
Yeah.
ready for another kill.
You make your way over. He's just stood bolt upright, just bumping his head on the wall.
Grab him by the shoulder, twist him around.
Turns and it's just a blank stare in your direction. There's just like no one's home.
Is he okay? I kind of just say vacantly towards the brain.
Who's he? Hello. I don't recognize the voice. Awfully embarrassing. I can hear you. That's about the extent of things, I'm afraid. Sorry, it's terribly embarrassing. This is just what happens. Are you one of the new researchers, or?
No, I think the researchers that were here are indisposed. We're visitors.
We just got rid of those screeching things.
Yes, that was odd. What were they?
I don't know. Who are you, though?
Oh, well, I don't know who you are. I'm not sure how much I could say. I can't see your credentials. I can't see anything.
Do we recognize
this? How could you see our credentials?
Do we recognize this voice at all?
Give me a remember test if you like.
Yeah, I'll turn a 5 into a 6 for 1 success.
No, you do not.
Okay.
It's not a voice that triggers any memories.
Tax, bring your little gem thing over. The thing that can open doors. That might
what's your names? What's going on?
Credential.
Is there a door open to him?
No, it's just this sealed sort of dais, if you like, with just a spectral green glowing bright brain in the center, and it seems like the voice is echoing out of this dais.
Have I read anything about green glowing brains? No.
There's like no test required. This is weird. This is weird new stuff.
Yes, I'm one of the new researchers.
Okay, bluff test then, please.
Better bluff than persuade, everyone.
Yeah, this is Tarks.
One success.
One success. Well, very well. And the rest of you, I counted 4 voices.
They're my bodyguard, my staff.
That's right.
Right, and your research assistant with staff. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
We're assistant researchers.
Yes.
Very well. Who sent you then? Who did you get clearance from?
We got clearance from the big lady herself.
Make a bluff test. This is going to be difficulty free.
Ooh, there's one success in there. Yeah.
No one's in there.
No.
Yeah,
no
I'm not sure you're exactly, but then who am I to judge? I'm a brain in a jar.
Exactly.
So, now I don't suppose there's an idiot wandering around somewhere.
Yes.
Good. Yet also awfully embarrassing. Is the body alive?
It's looking like he's about to stab
Go, stop. Go. Stop. Why am I the voice of reason right now?
What if he turns into one of those things?
I think he's more connected to the brain than he is one of those things. Those things are more to do with me than anything else.
Coda, does he have a name tag like the doctor we found?
Does he?
Yeah, it says Professor. Hi, my name is Professor Lamort.
It says, "Hello, I'm dead meat."
No, it'd be awfully inconvenient if that was the case. Now, it's been a few days, and you see like this body that's like vacant expression is like kind of looking a little bit like gaunt, pale and pallid. I don't suppose you could do me a bit of a favour.
What's that?
There should be, hopefully, there's a desk behind you, and in the desk there should be a couple of vials. Could you feed one of those vials to that body for me, please? It would be awfully inconvenient if I starved to death.
Can we see those? Do I find the
desk you open the desk as instructed. There's like a book there and a couple of vials. And some other writing implements, paper, ink.
I go to the book first and have a skim, not like a...
Again, very, very technical. It will take you time to decode it and to go through it and really spot meaning.
Is there anything I get like a brief understanding of what it could be anything to do with? Like, is it glyphs again, or...
Give me investigate, please. You can add your scholar.
Sweet. One success.
So you kind of flip through. You notice like they mention element X quite a lot, and it being a source of cognitive magic to study. That's all you can get through on a quick.
Yeah.
Picking up one of the vials that is indicated we should feed it. Can I pop the cork and have a quick investigation before feeding it to the
investigate with your alchemy?
Thank you. 2 successes.
Yeah, you've seen these before.
Is it a sustenance?
It is a sustenance potion.
Fair enough. I'll pour it down the body's throat then.
And you see like it instantly starts filling out and looking like a bit more normal. Still completely gaunt, and you really have to like make it drink rather than choke.
Is the body your body?
Yes. Awfully embarrassing.
Was it your body, or is it someone else's body who needed a brain, and you're a brain that needed a body?
No. Look, I still don't know if you've got clearance. Can you give me the name of the person that gave you clearance?
We're associates of Dr. Bragov. Bragov?
Bragov, yes.
Bragov. Give me just a bluff test.
Why am I doing this?
You wrote down the right things.
So that's one failure.
Oh.
Guys, like, you don't sound too certain,
Yeah.
but I'm not in a position to judge. So, how's about you get me out of this little pickle I've got myself in, and then we'll talk a bit more.
How are we supposed to do that?
Well, I can talk you through the process. You have, if you could guide the body over to the chair that should be on the right-hand side of the front of this dais. And you see there is like a metal chair that's like welded into the floor here, and it's got glyphs all the way around it, and a chain of glyphs that run to the dais.
Why should we trust you?
I'm marching him over to it.
Well, I would just very much like a body back now. No one came to undo the. Someone said they were going to go and get another power device, and another vessel, and so you need. And this might be quite tricky, especially if there's no one else here, or if you've not got the right clearance. Now, there are these pyramid-shaped gemstones. I'm going to need one that's got nothing in it. It should be completely inert.
I've got one.
You've got one.
I've got two actually. But
Excellent.
We
Well,
have the
that's good.
clearance.
So, maybe you do. Well, we'll talk about this momentarily. Now, if you could insert that in the floor between the chair and the dais, there's a line of glyphs with a gap in there.
Oh.
Yeah, just pop it in.
The moment he does that, I just go to the body and start searching the pockets really quickly just to make sure it doesn't have any wands or instruments of casting.
Investigate.
Just want to make sure if he's a bad guy, we don't have to deal with.
How long have you been back together?
successes.
No, it doesn't have anything of note on them, but they have definitely soiled themselves in the recent past.
Okay.
How long have you been in this jar?
I do not know. Passage of time is a bit odd when you're a brain.
Right.
This was not the intended effect of the experiment, but we learned something. Now, if I could just get my body back, I could make some more notes, and we can get to the bottom of all this. Good. Have you inserted the empty vessel?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. Right. Now, on the front of the console, there should be a space for another one of those vessels.
Yep.
If you just
Empty
pop that in.
Empty one.
Yes, please.
In it goes.
Ah, good. And you start seeing like the brain kind of just fades to nothing until it's just an empty screen, and you see like this gem begins to glow brighter for a moment. The one in the console, on the dais, just sort of glows bright for a moment. You see the glyphs on the dais begin to light up in a line running around the dais. Then the glyphs running down along the bottom of the dais on the path towards the chair. When it hits the area where the where that other pyramid you inserted was, the glow of the gem in the dais begins to fade, and at the same time, a glow in that central one begins to get brighter until the one on the console is empty, and the one in the middle is now fully glowing. And then you start seeing the chain of glyphs leading up to the chair light up. The glyphs on the chair light up. You begin to see there are glyphs on the chair itself. They begin to light up, and you see there's that moment where there's such a bright light coming from the body that you can see the skeleton as it just starts glowing as the pyramid that's been inserted into the floor begins to fade.
There's a real Marv.
I was getting more Pokemon Leaf Green, Fire Red, Bill in the PC kind of moment. Who gets that reference?
No, Marv getting electrocuted.
And then, the glow fades, and the body leans forward, takes a deep breath. Oh, you do not see. Oh, just kind of looks down at himself. Well, this is
You
rather
saw yourself.
Yes, and then he looks around at like the fallen body on the floor. It's just like,
Yeah.
what happened to Peterson?
Oh, well, I'm going to stop talking.
To this
Pete-
place, stands up.
I think it's safe to say
Brushes
Peterson
himself off.
happened to us. How they got like this, I don't know.
It's most annoying.
Sorry, what did you say your
Where's
name was again?
Dragoff then?
What did you say your name was again?
Professor Lamort.
Professor.
It was sent down here by I've forgotten her name.
Lady Blix.
Lady Blitz.
Oh, interesting. Why would the lady have sent you here? I'd expected perhaps.
Because there's issues with the mausoleum, and all of these lights are turned off and the power was off.
Ah, right. But how did she know about it? She surely should have.
He didn't
She doesn't.
know.
But she sent
But-
you.
Because there was
She sent us the
issues.
bill.
Didn't...
Well, never mind. I suppose. Never mind. Kind of stands, looks at the four of you. Thank you for the rescue. That's a little bit embarrassing. Now, he goes over to the desk and looks at it. I assume there's just one potion in there now, nothing else. Or is the potion
Did
gone
you
as
take?
well?
Did you? I didn't take the potion. Did you take the book?
No, I probably left the book for now, knowing that he was. The moment I knew he was coming back, I would have probably put it back.
Okay. He pockets the book very quickly. It was like, well, okay, at least that's that. I don't suppose you've had a look around the rest of the lab, have you? Just to make sure it's safe.
Power it back up. The top where the main control panel is safe. That's dealt with.
Good.
And
good.
we've dealt with all of your former colleagues, I think.
Yes.
Yes, he kicks like the one he referred to as Peterson, just like most strange.
Do you have any idea what might have happened to
I don't know.
do this?
If you'd like to, right? Did you check the common room? Is that
I've
all
looked
safe?
inside, but I haven't checked the kitchen, well, like the back end.
Would you mind coming with me for a moment?
Sure.
Just in case. No.
Punch daggers out.
I'm
Still
not
take
one of
the-
these. I'm not one of these combative arcanists. He kind of waddles into the common room and looks around. There's no bodies in here though, because they're all pushed out, and like he just like gingerly steps over all of these other bodies. Like, well, look at this in a minute. There's something more pressing I need to do first.
Time to go change. Yes.
He moves. He walks into. There's two doors at the back of this room. There's like a common room, kitchen area, and then two doors. He walks through into one of the doors and closes it behind him.
Yeah, we'll let him.
Yeah.
While he's changing, could I go? Well, I want to make this worth my while. Can I go through pockets or footlockers? to see if there's
Absolutely. Let me just have a. Can you roll 7d6 for me, please?
Sure thing. 7d6. And do you want results or totals?
Total, please.
Totals, lovely. $29.
So that is 290 coins in various denominations, in pouches, personal possessions across all of these bodies, and in like in like lockboxes and things. If you'd all like to make investigate tests, just to search around for any additional information, you're most welcome to.
I think two successes.
Every success will give you a unique piece of
Can
information.
I add my military contact? Because I'm specifically going to be looking at like how the bodies died.
Yes, that's okay.
2 successes.
Coda
Just the one success.
and Catalina.
Nothing.
Okay, so 2 from Tax, 2 from Aurora. I'll start with Aurora because you're looking over more of the bodies themselves and how they died. So, I mean, you're not that medically trained, but you have had military field training. So these bodies that died from multiple, well, you know what gunshot wounds look like now. Probably days old by this point. And it looks like this warping and this burning out of the eyes and everything else happened after.
Okay. So there were no claw marks. They weren't killed by.
There were no claw marks on these bodies, only bullet wounds and whatever you've all done to them.
Can I also tell if whatever happened in this room, were people like in their beds when it happened? Or
so yeah, you look it looked like you kind of like go into that crime scene investigation part where you're trying to work out what happened. Give me a follow-up investigation test.
Is this military contact as well?
Yeah.
One success.
The best you can tell is they were sleeping, because many of the wounds, like in the back, a few of them directly in the head. Someone must have come through, started blasting immediately, because you can see there's lots of other score marks all around the room of like where bullet holes and such, and where bullets are embedded in bedposts in the bunks. Tax. You find a lot of notes relating to experimentation on element X and how it is unveiling new sources of cognitive magic. And the first person to fully codify cognitive magic will be honoured by the Mage King. And this must be the most important endeavour of Professor Blix. They're complaining about the level of leadership since Professor Blix's death, and can't wait until the heir apparent has decoded the gift that was left for him.
That's the Blick's son, right?
Henry.
And the other thing from notes here, Coda, it looks like these researchers were just living down here. There was no they did not go and visit the surface very often at all. This is just like a full-on underground lab of a secret endeavor.
I think
they were full driven to studying this element X.
If it takes me another investigate, I'll do it. But I think Tax will walk out of the common room if they had the time and go up to the last one he killed, where they kind of had that connection moment. And he just wants to check the chest and kind of compare to his own.
Okay, give me investigate test.
I'll use 2 momentum to bump a 5 to a 6, so I get 2 successes.
Okay, can you make a withstand test, please?
Nothing.
Okay. So what's going to happen? Spend the threat. You begin looking at this body, and you open up like the clothes that are blocking the chest, and you see the burn has scoriated out from there. And as you look at that, you kind of feel that deep burning in your chest as well, and a voice ringing in your head that just says, "Use it. Use it," and you start to feel like you need to throw up, and you're almost completely unable to control it.
Yeah, we're just throw up on this body.
Yeah.
He's anxious anyway.
You vomit green fire onto the corpse. The rest of you are in the other room, so probably just hear Tax vomiting, and you see the green fire seeps in to the chest, and you see immediately the burning accelerates quite a lot, and the green fire just lights up in the eye sockets of this creature. The fingernails grow longer. It starts to bulk up.
Trying to shoot it directly in the forehead.
Yeah, that's fine. You just hear a gunshot. You guys just hear a gunshot go off.
What the fuck is going on, Tax?
Tax is just hyperventilating.
Tax!
Because he's kind of probably half straddled the corpse in a way as he's choked up on top of it, and then just...
Oh, I'll go and check on him.
You take a corruption.
I'm very close to being gone.
Yeah, that burning seems to feel very, very bad at the moment.
How does, because you said it got absorbed, does the body look scorched?
Kind of, but it's like that sort of like the scorching burned scales kind of look.
Yeah.
And they have accelerated, so it is just like scorch marked.
But like
the
from
flesh
my flames, did it cause it to look any more visibly? No. Okay. Okay.
So the rest of you rush in. Give me perceive tests. See what you can manage to catch a glimpse of.
1 success.
2.
1 success.
So you all see like a brief glimpse of green fire in the eye sockets of this creature. Cody, you probably just catch it a little bit before. You see Tax leaning over the creature, and then its eyes reigniting.
And
then he shoots in the head.
Not going to say anything.
It came alive.
Before or after you vomited on him?
After. I think it might have woken out. It wasn't fully dead, and then I pissed it off. I don't know.
Okay, well, just don't vomit on any more dead bodies.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I definitely need some rest. I think we all do. But first of all, this science guy, I don't trust him. They're messing around with magic.
You hear a door open. And like, that's so much better. Now, we're ready to get moving, I suppose. Right, first thing we need to do, if you are being sent here to assist,
Nope.
then if you could
Nope.
pour the bodies into that room I've just left, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much.
We will not be doing that. We have some questions for you.
Assisting you?
What?
No.
Is
We
there
never said we need to assist you.
Is there like a chair in this room, like a wooden chair?
Yeah, there's like a little kitchen with a common room and a dining area.
Can I go and get a chair? I want to manhandle this man into the chair and hold him there. If I can find some rope.
Make an intimidation test. This is going to be difficulty 2. That's going to be risky.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to spend... Oh, no, go on.
If I had any momentum or vigor, I would assist, but I do not.
It's a bit too late.
I can help you add 1.
That would be good.
So
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can use my tails as success, and I'll spend a resource to add
use
1
that
to the real result.
Turn 1 5 into a 6, and I'll spend 2 momentum to turn my other 5 into a 6 for 2 successes.
Sure. Okay. As you start marching towards him, he's like, what are you doing? And you just sort of like grab him. He's just like, well, this isn't not. What do you want? You just sit him on the chair.
I'm like holding his arms behind the back of the chair.
I don't think that's necessary, really.
No. You never know. You might turn into one of these things.
I feel fine.
I'm sure they did.
Go to the front and like undress his top half to see if there's any kind of mark.
Well, I'm not sure how I feel about this.
That's not why I'm holding him here.
He's just like it's normal, pale skin.
The rest of your
underground for a while.
People had marks on them.
Yes, very odd. Very odd. I should probably like to experiment, research, investigate.
Good wording. Yeah, researching is what you typically say.
We should probably research why this has happened. Very, very odd. Not something I'm familiar with.
Well, I think it happened because someone came in here and shot them all with guns. Do you have any idea why someone might come here, shoot all of your researchers?
No. Why would anyone shoot us? No one even knows we're here for the most part.
Well, someone obviously does.
The curious part. The other room down the corridor. What's normally in there?
What's it looking like now?
Like
Ashy.
the glass that was on the dais has been exploded, and all of the disintegration runes have
The
been
failsafes
gone
went
off.
off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and there's no sign of anything odd in there aside from smash marks and burn marks and such.
Smash
Piles
marks,
of
burn marks.
ash where people have been
Probably
disintegrated.
people got stuck in there. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, precautions must be made and all that for science. Very important.
What was kept in there?
That was where we kept Element X.
Element X is gone.
Yes. That's most annoying.
What is Element X?
He kind of looks at you and gets a bit tight-lipped as he looks at you.
This
If
is
enough
not the
people-
time.
We will talk about Element X. And if you don't want people knowing about Element X, we are people who could talk about it if we don't have enough information to know enough about it.
Go persuade or intimidate for that tax, depending on how you're.
Intimidate?
And we're the sort of people who will go and get it if it's been stolen.
If you want to support a persuade on that, Coda, you can do.
Because he is a researcher, and
I've got nothing.
As he is a researcher,
Add
and
scholar?
I'm saying, add scholar, because I'm using we will out your research as a. That is one success. I'll stick with
looks and goes, well, okay, fine. Look, this research has been authorized directly by the Mage King. So, have you know that if any secrets get out before he is aware of this operation, so if anyone were to tell such secrets, then they would be rather unwelcome in Eruvian circles, and bad things might happen, as they tend to for anyone that gets on the wrong side of the Mage King. So, if I share some information with you, it will go no further between us, yes?
Correct.
Because if information gets out, everyone else in here, I assume, is dead, and there's no one missing. But perhaps if we should cover all our bases, if you could bring each body through and into points at the back door into that room I just went into, I could just check that that's everyone. We'll do a quick head count, because then we'll know that no one else will know this information, yes? I don't want to share information and then think you've spread it around. That would be most.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough. Coda will go out and start dragging bodies in.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
tax
he
for join. Tax
he
for drag
names them.
bodies.
He names them as you do so. When you throw them into the room, and the room is a very small box room, and again, this one is full of glyphs. You just throw it in there, close the door. By the time you come back, there's nobody there. It's just a neat pile of clothes and any other belongings.
Oh.
Minus the money, I've already taken that.
Any reason you want the bodies gone?
Oh, it's just sanitary, and also we can just make sure that everyone's gone. That's what we're meant to do. Evidence and all the rest of it. Well, it's cleanliness. If I've got to make this up from the start, if you're not here to help me research, then I'm going to have to ask the Mage King for some more assistance, which is going to be most annoying.
We know the ambassador. We can get a message.
Oh, you're friends with the ambassador? Which ambassador?
Let's okay.
Then Leostara.
Maybe we get our information first.
Yes. I'm sure that will work. Yes. Well, of course. As you ferry all the rest of the bodies through, he goes, yes. It seems that I am the only survivor of our little research group. Okay.
So
I wasn't. Yes.
Quick question. All of your researchers have been accounted for?
Yes.
So all of the piles of ash in the other room were not your researchers?
I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
They were probably the people breaking in and destroying.
Is there any way to count the piles of ash, or is it just they're not neat?
We've had a fight in there.
How is the Mage King going to react when he finds out that you have lost this element X?
Probably a full-blown investigation.
No. They're not the. It's not the most common of items, but we can get a new one. That's
What is
going
it?
to be fine. It should be fine. Well, have you? I don't suppose you've visited the museum. Just go to the museum. Get one
No,
from
closed.
there.
it's shut.
Why is the museum shut? It's awful.
I
Don't
think there's
It's a
know.
very interesting place. That.
renovations or something. I don't know.
Fine.
Or their element X is missing as well.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mhm. So maybe.
What is
Maybe
element
so.
X?
Oh, well, nothing to worry about. It's just a very strange rock that we've been finding and acquiring. Has cognitive properties. So we've been experimenting and trying to unlock the secrets of cognitive magic. You see, that's what's so interesting about cognitive magic is it's natural born for the most part, and you aren't able to teach it like you are. I mean, with glyphs and divine investiture and the like. Of course, you're born with a natural affinity, but you can learn it to a greater levels of success. Cognitive magic can't possibly be learnt in any way, shape, or form, except for a few more. I won't talk about those other practices. It is possible, but not. It can't be learnt. And so we were trying to unlock ways to codify it so that we could use it for the advancement of mortal kind.
You do
Just-
cognitive magic?
Well, we have codified. Well, this was part of the experiment, you see. I got stuck in a jar. That was not the intended effect, you see. We had worked out that using certain glyph forms, we would be able to replicate and use some of the cognitive energy produced by Element X. Now, we thought, what if you could utilize this to show someone's thoughts on a screen? How amazing would that be? Could you imagine the entertainment value and the educational value? One, being able to instantly show someone's like complex equations and thoughts without having to write or enunciate how you mean. So we thought, so I wasn't going to let anyone else do this experiment. It's too dangerous. You don't know what's going to happen. So I thought, well, if they see my thoughts, then it's fine. I'm usually very forthright with my leanings. So if I think of something rather uncouth, they won't be that shocked. And I'm rather bland amongst the researchers, they say. Very vanilla, they say. So nothing too raunchy or weird would come up, I'm sure. And I have a very strong mind. I know I can visualize my thoughts well enough. So I thought, yeah, it's fine.
The virgin.
What?
What? Sorry, carry on.
So we engaged the experiment, and then I found my entire thoughts and essences locked away. I could hear things, I could understand things. So it seemed like I'd managed to transport my entire mind, my essence, my spirit into a jar. So
Right.
slightly embarrassing, I
Have
must
you
say.
been doing that much? Putting people's
It was the first time,
spirits into
and we had
rocks?
just in case we have a supply of those sustenance potions anyway, just in case. So
You haven't had any recent robberies, have you?
it just kind of looks around and just like
Other than
looks.
this one, obviously. Before that.
No.
Okay.
Just call it a hunch, but this element X, does it seem to have an effect on the spiritual realm as well? Does it?
Not so much. No. In fact, we can't ascertain its magical origins. It can't read our normal attempts to detect and investigate the origins are complete unknowns. We have no idea where this thing comes from.
Would you describe them as like multifaceted rocks?
Oh, yes.
Tax.
Just a hunch.
You don't happen to remember? You remember our friend Ergo?
Yes.
You don't happen to remember where he was headed, do you?
I don't.
Yes, I do. He was heading to High watch. No. Dad doesn't remember, but Tax definitely does.
Okay.
You can do a remember test if you like, Tax. That's what that's what remember's there for.
That's why I asked Tax and no one else.
I may not remember, but the character may.
2 successes. I got 1 6, and then I'm reliable, so I can turn
Resolute
5 into a
keep.
6.
Resolute
keep. Yeah.
Okay.
Resolute keep.
Okay.
Any knowledge of anything happening in Resolute keep?
It's where the Baron is. Where the Baron is. This area is.
Who knows you're down here? Who knows that you and your group are down here, other than the High King? Does Lady Blix know you're here?
King knows. Lady Blix does not know.
The Sun Heir? Does he know?
May, if he has decoded the gift his grandfather gave him.
Okay.
He was said to inherit all of this, but the professor set him a test. They set him a journal which would unveil all of
his father. His father did.
His grandfather. His parents were worthless.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Okay.
Worthless criminals, mind wipes.
Oh, okay.
They don't talk about that, and I probably shouldn't have outspoken. You didn't hear it from me.
We definitely didn't.
No.
Professor, would you just give us a moment so we can go have a brief conversation?
Yes, I will go and check my lab, if that's okay. If I can be released from this chair.
Do you want to release him from the chair?
Oh, I don't. Yes.
There's no point in keeping him hostage.
Fine.
Really
I untie
quite
him.
unnecessary. You didn't quite have to hold me quite so like this, you know.
Well, we've just been attacked by all the rest of you, so we're just a bit...
True, but I'm talking, and I don't think they were. I assume they were the source of the screeching.
You were also a brain in a jar.
Yes, I was. Very embarrassing.
Yes, but it also adds a level of,
No.
Mage a researcher who's happy to throw themselves into the possibility of being a mage in a jar is also the kind of researcher that might have done other things. So we have to take precautions.
Yes.
As you did, to protect yourself and those around you.
I haven't. I was brain in the jar for.
Yes. Well, so did I imagine this happened just as you became a brain in the jar?
Probably. I mean, time is odd.
Yes. Anyway, we got to go have a conversation. You check your lab.
There was a few more potions, so they would have kept me out going for a few days. We did have conversations, but then it just stopped.
Okay. They were messing with you a little bit.
They were. It was one of those things as they try and creep in and do things around the lab, and I'd be like, "Hello, who's that?" And they'd go, "No one's here," and stupid jokes. Terrible. Oh, good. Yes, you conversate. I will begin seeing what I can recover.
So after he's left,
He's off into his lab, leaving you in the kitchen.
I mean, by the sounds of things, we already have 2 of these element X's.
But we also have more information than they do.
Aurora, you were carrying the first one.
I've got one in my bag, yes.
Who's got the second?
I assume Tax, since he was so obsessed with what was in that man's sack.
I am very much running out of space to be able to carry things.
Would you like to give me the rock? I can carry both rocks if you want.
Please. But I guess I probably don't have some of my stuff on me that I currently have written on my character sheet.
And we know...
Element X from... So Tax is going to hand Element X to Aurora.
Yeah.
Now we have a name for it.
Element X. This one is not in a container or anything. It was just loose.
Yeah, and it's full, wasn't it?
No, it looks exactly the same as the other one. Where are you gonna put it? The other one's in a jar.
Are there any jars around?
Put this one in a jar as well because of how we had to contain the last one.
I don't recall if you did or not.
We put them all in a jar so far, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay, you have another jar then with the.
Anna, go to the recordings.
Give me, we'll work that out later. But regardless, you can find a jar here if you haven't already. Okay. You can give me a perceive test, though, Aurora, as you
Nothing. I'm not perceptive.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
So we've got.
Like, we could literally just find, like, give him one and find out more about it.
Yes.
I don't
We
trust
can have
him.
him on side. I don't trust him either, but
He seems
at the same time,
insane.
he seems like his only interest in his entire life is his work. I've seen his type before. I am his type in a sense, I guess.
I've also seen his type before.
I feel like his life is devoted. No one puts their life at risk like he did if you're not all in on trying to do something, and he's all in on trying to codify whatever magic I've not really heard of before. So I don't. The thing is, if they're trying to mess around with this thing to do cognitive magic, but all we know is that whole souls. Is it cognitive magic that they're actually messing with, or are they messing with souls?
I mean, we've literally got the expert in the other room who can ask these questions, so we just need a little bit of leverage to get more information out of him.
This is also obviously not the same place, not the only place that is doing this research.
No. Well, I saw notes stating that the Mage King is very invested in this. He's obviously ordered it. There's
Right, and Ergo was delivering one of these things to Resolute Keep.
So someone there is doing some of it.
Presumably the Baron. He'd be the only person with enough means, enough money to...
And Direlix, who's come in here, shot and killed everyone, and taken the one from here.
Yes.
But is the one from here the one that's been taken by Ergo?
Or is that the one...
Ergo got sent to do a job to collect something and take it somewhere.
Yeah.
He did, maybe he was given it by Derelix.
But if that's the case, then Derelix is involved in this, which means Derelix is involved with your uncle.
Not necessarily. By the what?
But they're in some form of business, similar business patterns. So I feel like
Lamort said that he was suggesting there was another one in the museum. Uncle's got light fingers, so.
Were we ever told why the museum was shut?
No. I don't think so.
But I think more and more signs are pointing that we need to go and have a look in the museum.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I've got some time, I can get one, maybe two of us in there invisible. But it's a ritual, and I can't make everyone.
Well, I think there's one person among us who maybe would be best at sneaking in and stealing from.
We're underground in a mausoleum. We can kind of do what we want to do, but in a museum in the center of town, we need to be a bit more subtle about it. And Aurora, you're not subtle.
No, I mean, bull in a china shop comes to mind. I understand that I'm not the person for that particular job.
We need a tunnel that leads us there underneath.
Yes, a direct tunnel.
Or a distraction.
We can figure it out though. We can go in, but I don't know if there's anything more down here that we need to do now.
No, unless we decide if we want this guy on side. If we're going to inform him of what we know and work with him to some degree. We've got access to down here. We are all attuned to this mausoleum. We don't need anyone's permission to get down here anymore. Technically.
Oh yeah, I suppose we could sneak into the grave instead.
We have access to this building 24 hours a day.
And if it is a race to see who can get to grips with this, whatever it is, first, there are definitely people I would not want winning that race.
I don't even know anything about this.
All right. So what we do right now with Lamort?
Maybe we should do a vote. After 3, put your hand up if you think we should inform him of some information. Then we can go through what information. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I don't mind. Like we can.
How much are we telling him? Are we just going to go balls to the walls with it?
I mean, he is pure science. I don't think, it's going to hurt.
I don't think he necessarily needs to know why
No.
we're here and why we're interested. I think as soon as we hand him some of this rock, he'll probably
Have lots of
ignore us for the
questions
rest
us.
of the day.
I think he'll have
it.
lots of questions for us as well. Though.
You think? Okay.
I don't know.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Okay, so we're going to have him on site?
Yeah, let's go out and see how he's getting on in his lab.
Yeah.
Which one do we want to give him? The one that we think might have been stolen from here already?
We don't have that one. That one
That's
we
the
left
one-
with Virgo.
We took
No.
it off him.
I think the one that was stolen from here was placed in the tomb above, hence all the
That would make sense.
maybe. Don't know. Okay. Let's assume he's very familiar with the gem that was in here. At the very least, he could tell us if it was the one that was in here.
True. Let's just say we've got one and present it to him.
We have one and present it, and then see if it's the same one.
We're
'Cause they
presenting with
do-
the one that was up. We're presenting with the one that was upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That,
Just out of interest, Glenn, they do look. They're not the same. They're not identical. They do look individual.
If you want to pull them out and look at them.
Yeah. Come on, Aurora. Show us.
Sure. Yeah, I'll pull them both out. Put the
You
jars
pull
on.
out these 2 jars and pop them side by side. You can all make perceive tests for me, please.
Look like rocks to me.
I will use 2 momentum to change a 5 to 6, so I have 2 successes.
One prep.
Attack, you notice. It's a
Damn it,
monster,
Kai.
it attacks.
So, Coda and Tack, so you both notice they look, these items are kind of differently cut, similar sizes. So yeah, they do look a little bit different, but very, very difficult to tell. Tax, you notice that as they're put both on the front of the, like just in front of you, side by side, they roll to the edge of the jar to like try and be close to each other.
They're attracted to each other. We should probably not let them both be in the same place at the same time.
What is that? Sorry,
But they
correct
are
me.
somewhat attracted.
Oh, you've got 2 of them.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for that, Kai.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Yeah,
No, actually,
yeah,
one of these is a very good forgery.
yeah.
Really? Well, a test. Let's see if I can work it out. Exciting. He moves over to
No.
the jars.
And I'll just grab one and pass them. Not like hold out the other one. This isn't the forgery.
You can persuade or bluff. No, it's bluff.
Yeah, much better.
Can I
well,
try
of
and
anything.
help?
You can, if you want to spend the resource to support.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just say the original me saying it was a forgery?
Yeah, bluff.
Nothing.
No, it's nothing.
I think you've got 2 of them because you knew what they looked like before I said anything.
Yeah.
So you found the one that's gone missing, but you had one before. Where did you get it?
But first of all, are one of these the ones that was taken from here?
Yeah, they look kind of the same.
They're fairly different.
You just
So
sort of look
it's like
Are they? Can I see them?
well, yes, you can, but I'm holding them.
Yes. Well,
Look with your eyes.
Yeah.
No. Come with me. Come with me. He leads you. He takes you back into the still
give
ruined.
Aurora one of them. So I'm not just holding them both.
He moves into the ruined lab. Pop them both here. Pop them out of the jars,
explain what you're doing before we do that. I think would be the best.
They seem to have some level of magnetism.
Yes, yeah, but aren't you worried about what happens when they touch each other?
I want to find out.
No.
How will you know? How will you know what happens unless you
I
try?
have, in very different conditions, but I have been part of a research team myself, and you need to make sure you've got research before you act, and you're just acting at the moment. You need to think before you do. We don't know the results one way or the other.
Let's wait.
Can I get a scholar dice on that?
Yes. You formed it in a scholarly argument. Very well done.
It gives me 3 dice. For a presence of 1, getting 3 dice into something is quite nice. I got 2 1s and a 5, so I'll spend 2 of my momentum to turn the 5 into a 6.
Okay. He looks and goes, well, that's not nearly as fun, and you are talking to someone that put their brain or their cognitive their cognitive imprint into a jar. So
But when the
We're not
last
here to
researcher
have fun.
here blows up,
you're
yes.
probably on the right track. Maybe I need a voice of reason to go, hang on a minute, let's document this first. So, congratulations, you're my new lab assistant.
Nope.
Are you going to pay us?
Yes.
I think you'll find that you just listen to my voice.
Well, I mean, what's going to happen? He kind of leans in. Is like, what will happen is the stipend that we all got shared between us. I get all of the research money now. So me and you all share paid lab work. You get paid at least double what you would do had you been here before, because there's at least half as many of you half as many of us as there were well, whenever this problem started. It's always
how much were you being paid to solve Element X?
I don't deal with money, it's just going into my account.
Enough to not have to worry about how much is being paid, so that's actually...
I mean, everything here is, if you're interested in money, it will get sorted. I'll take your details, I'll send it over and say, new redirection of funds for the lab research. Put it down as sundries or something, they don't care. We're a small operation in the great wheel of things. We slip by. I can raise invoices whenever I want, I'm sure. Usually have someone to do that for me, though. It's fine. Never had any research denied so far.
Come on, let's do the research.
Yes. Pop them both out of the jars on the dice.
You sure? We're all very...
If something happens to these, you won't have any Element X left. And then you won't have anything to research on. And then, can you chip a bit off one of them, maybe?
No, that's a whole different thing now.
That's the thing. Is we've tried that.
Oh.
And they're impervious to any kind of manipulation.
I am sure that 2 objects that are attracted to each other will only make good things when they finally touch each other.
No, it's like life, isn't it?
I say we should do it, but I'm going to go stand back over there.
Do you remember that time I burnt off my eyebrows by adding 2 things that should not have been added together?
Yes.
Yes, and I still help you with your eyebrows, I know, but...
Every morning.
Every morning. I did yours a little wonky this morning, sorry. Been a little curious all day. But,
Aurora goes bright red as Catalina talks about things that are attracted to each other that should eventually touch.
Look, if we're going to do this, and we need to make sure that the researcher who knows the most about the situation is as informed as they can be. We are aware that these gems can hold souls and prevent them from moving on to the beyond.
I'm not sure that's quite how it works. You see, okay, the cognitive spirit transfer was odd, but
what do you mean?
Well, we weren't expecting it to be quite as powerful. It was just a cognitive source, and we don't exactly know where these things come from. We can't do any kind of magical origins trace on it. It just blanks.
So, if they're not holding spirits, is it more like a cognitive echo of people?
I think it's a conduit.
To the spiritual realm?
We've been able to use it. No. We've been able to use it to manipulate cognitive forms and cognitive magics. There is an element that is mentally linked to this realm.
Mm-hmm.
But where the origins of the form come from and the magic itself, that is completely unknown.
But
There is no...
I have seen an exorcism being cast on one of these things, and then they are depowered.
Well, this is what they look like. I don't know what you mean.
Just checking, Glenn. We've seen one look different when it's got a soul in it, right?
Yeah, it's been full of fire and everything else.
Yeah,
and...
Have you seen them full of fire?
No, we did try fire on it, and
we have seen them filled with a green flame, and then a exorcism was cast on it, and the green flame goes away.
Odd. That's not something we've tried.
And spirits are held in them, and can exert their power outside of them. So,
maybe there's some element to it. We haven't seen that ourselves from our experiments, but we haven't tried with spirits.
We've found
like our
experiments.
Seems like our research is more comprehensive than yours. Maybe we should be in charge of this.
Well, it seems like you've learned by doing, and that's what I want to
do. We've learned by finding. We've stumbled our way here.
Oh, sometimes that's where the best discoveries are made. Interesting information you've given me so far that there may be a spiritual element, but how do we fire that up? How do we create a spiritual element?
No, because it's trapping a soul in them. You've now got an ethical quandary which you don't want in your research.
I don't see an ethical quandary there at all.
I'm sure you don't.
Find a soul that is willing enough to do it.
Then that's fine. If it's willing, then that's a different thing altogether.
We don't deal with,
But the souls so far that we've met that are attached to these things are aggressive and have attacked. And then you've had to weaken them enough so they go back in, and then an exorcism has to be cast.
The spiritual element was odd and wasn't something I was expecting. We've not seen that so far. We've just been looking at the cognitive source. But if there is an element of spiritual transfer or a conduit there, but that's the thing, you see, if it is storing or manipulating or moving spirits, we don't think that is, we can't trace it. If this was a spiritual if there was a spiritual connection to one of the other realms, we'd have been able to trace that. We get blank, we get nothing.
But do you have someone who has connection to the divine?
Well, no.
Surely they would have Surely we'd need someone of that nature to help us understand it more.
And for someone, won't I? Most annoying. But in the meantime, we can still experiment.
On these.
Look, I'm not making this decision.
On board. I will quite. If you want to leave them with me, I will do some more research.
I don't think we should.
We could maybe leave one with him.
One for you to do.
Allow him to continue what he was doing.
I'll take
one. We need one for field research.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Yes. Yes. This will be very important. This is it, and I can still give you money. Field researchers.
That would be great.
I need to find out what happens when you do all sorts of things with Element X.
We'll report to you what we find happens with them.
Do things to it, put it in things, see what happens. It's important.
Put it in things, yes.
I don't know why you're smirking.
No, because we were just thinking of all the fun we're going to have researching this.
Yes, fantastic. Yeah. Yes. Okay, we have an accord. Good. So I'll take whichever one. I don't know. They all look the same to me.
We need some initial funds to start our field research.
Right. Yes, I didn't hold the money, so how about any money you find in here is yours?
We've already checked the place over. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
Adventuring party.
Someone fancy backing me up? Anyone?
Too late.
I got no reason.
Nothing. Nothing.
Like, I think that if you haven't already checked for everyone's belongings, that you will planning to anyway. If you go into the cleansing room, there'll be all the belongings nicely stacked up where you've piled the bodies.
That's a good point.
And plus, you'll get a nice bit of cleansing.
So, no, but does it
blood washed off?
So it doesn't. So it only gets rid of dead matter.
Yes.
And not clothes.
No.
Did you?
Coda will go in and go get
Very
Ken's
carefully
and-
keyed.
Okay.
You go in.
Yeah, to see if there's anything I missed in the.
You go in. Do you shut the door?
Yeah, shut it behind
You
me.
shut the door. The glyphs all start glowing. You start feeling your skin tingling slightly. It feels quite pleasant. You kind of looking down. You start seeing your clothes like getting cleaner. And like the blood stains and things just start corroding
I
away, screening you.
presume this doesn't fully add up to the idea that your hair would just disappear. If everything dead.
Connected to the body.
Yeah.
No, because we've seen him
It's just like-
come in.
Yeah,
go in
I
and
know,
come out
I know.
clean,
Yeah.
He's bald.
Yeah.
He's bald. He's completely bald. He's no hair.
Do you go in
No,
there
I'm
one too many
not
times?
Completely bald. No.
No eyelashes.
It's like, what? It's fine. It's just.
Don't need hair for research.
Oh, what's the worst thing about this is I assume makeup counts as dirt.
Eyebrows gone.
Yes. No, actually, I think you'd come out of it and you'd be like pristine. It's been very carefully keyed by people to make sure that it doesn't. You know, there's a glyph. Tax would know that glyphs can be manipulated so finely over time that you could account for little things, like any little modification element. You can just change it. And if you've got a team of people working on this one thing, probably took a
I
decade
assume
or so to make this room.
At least a couple of the researchers in that sort of thing would be concerned about how their appearance and any.
So you come out feeling quite
Yeah.
fresh.
Going through the neat pile of
Mhm.
clothes. Is there anything that we've missed in there?
You can give another investigation test.
Just the one.
There's a few notes about the research into Element X. One particular says we did a deep dive scan on the magical source of Element X, and we were left with a blank, like we were blocked from following it through to its source, which can only mean one of two things, and it just led a ... and doesn't finish the thought.
Does it actually say? Okay. Yeah, come back out, cleaner.
Wow, Cody, you look
It does look
sparkling.
Great.
pristine, still wounded, but you know.
Yeah.
Why
still
didn't you
wounded.
go in? Why didn't you go in there after you found out that you defecated yourself?
What?
That seemed like it was. No, you. Oh, you went in there.
It's one of the first places I went into.
Oh, that's where you.
The first thing I did
You
was
did go
went in
that
there and gave
Yeah.
myself a good thorough cleaning.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Yes,
Sorry, I thought it was a
okay.
different room.
it's
for some
great.
reason.
You can
Yeah.
go in fully clothed and just fully cleaned you.
Yeah.
Never have to
Okay.
change.
How often do you
You had a
shit your
healing
pants?
Well, I mean, that's the first time it's happened since.
No, you just make it sound like you don't have to waste time going to the toilet because you can just.
This is true, actually. Yes, I hadn't thought about that.
Oh God.
Just
I know where. Okay. Yes.
so, would you like any message given to the ambassador?
I
Coded
don't
or
know
otherwise?
how much he knows about our little operation here.
I assume
Now,
he doesn't.
the safest thing, for the sake of the secrecy that we've been sworn to, and now that as employees of Allcastle University, the Eruvian Foreign Research Branch, you all now, as official field researchers, are also sworn to the same secrecies and pacts. Thank the Mage King for his grace and of your new gainful employment. The safest thing would be for young Master Blix to take his birthright.
We can encourage him in that one without
Yes.
giving it
Now,
away.
the old professor, his grandfather gave him a journal, and that journal is deeply coded, but contains all the information about why things were started up here, activation codes, and everything else you need to contact the Mage King. And I've heard this is something some of the older researchers were telling me. that he'll have a way to contact the Mage King directly.
Maybe, Catalina, you could get me involved in helping him by Lady Blix as a tutor?
Yes,
And
most
then I could
likely.
try and help him, I guess.
I am
Good.
due to talk to him soon anyway, so.
Oh, yes.
Good. You're already well acquainted with the young master then. Excellent. Well, that should help things along. Otherwise, I'll just squirrel away here. I'll be fine. I won't put myself in a jar again.
No.
Please don't.
I have one last question. Are you sure you don't want to leave the other element eggs with me?
100% sure.
Sure? Son?
Yes.
Can't change your mind at all?
Nope.
For research purposes? Just give me
I feel like
a minute alone with it.
I feel like you've been surrounded by other people who have probably told you not to do these things, and now you have one without them. So you have all of those ideas you had before in your head. So you don't need to do it with two things yet.
Fair. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to have to find some subjects. We got to try the spiritual transfer now as well. I'm intrigued about this. Absolutely intrigued. Wonder how we do this.
Can
I'll
I
need
have
to mull this over.
Can I have your word you're not going to murder someone?
Oh yes, I don't do that.
Do I believe him?
Willing volunteers only. Do you want to give me an intuit?
One success.
He seems like he's big on consent.
Okay.
For a virgin.
Well, I suppose you better leave me to clean up. It's going to take a little bit. Very good. Well, lovely to meet you all.
Yes, we'll be
And,
back at some point.
yes, I want to know what you find out. And if you find any more points at the element X you've left, then bring them over.
Do you have a
safe.
Do you have a contact in the main house? If you needed something, do you have someone who would go get it for you? So how do you feed yourself?
The kitchen.
But how does food get in there?
The kitchen.
Magic.
Oh, okay.
I think he's used to having a few more staff than
I'll be fine.
Oh,
he has currently.
I think this man
Just-
needs something up.
Just
We've
out of
got
interest.
some potions. I'll be fine.
Just out of interest. Obviously, this research facility has been compromised and penetrated. Do you have
Protocol for that, yes.
a protocol for that? For how to secure it further?
He looks around. He points at all of the glyphs still emblazoned on the walls.
You're going to reactivate those.
Well, I won't do that. I'm not. I did say I was not a combative arcanist. Yes. There's. I can lock it down. It's fine. I just need the. He goes towards one of the desks. Opens the secret compartment that you already raided. It's gone. Right. I'm going to have to think about that. I might have to do a full reset then.
It's Coda pulls it out of his pocket.
Oh, good. If you don't mind, put that out to you.
You're already coded, so
I can. Yes, let me reset the system. Give me a second. He goes over to each of you and like boops you on the head.
Yep.
There we go. Just the five of us.
okay.
Lock it down to everyone else.
Tax is just going to go over and open the fridge and look in the fridge. Is it like? Oh, there wouldn't be a fridge. What am I talking about? The larder. Is it like?
There's a cupboard and it's cold.
Yeah,
And it's covered with
inside-
glyphs.
Okay, and is there anything inside?
Are you hungry? Is Tax hungry right now?
No, because he's
Then
thrown
it's
up.
empty,
And
completely empty.
you have no food. Oh, fuck, there's glyphs. Okay, he's just going to presume that his magic beyond what he's ever had to experience before. Okay, he'll be fine.
I'll let you all get on. Lovely to meet you. Do come back with research. Yes.
Yeah.
We'll do
Anything
our
you want to
best.
look into? Any oddities that you find, and anyone willing to be a assistant? who likes to do things?
Sure.
Would be
We
appreciated.
will let
Find
you
me
know.
someone who's quite affable, who's quite happy to help, who just likes to help.
Can think of someone.
like that. I can too.
Right, shall we? We need to.
We need to go sleep.
Yeah.
I
I believe.
Well, we need to go back to Donovan, who is still praying over his dead
Oh,
body.
We
yeah.
need to go and collect him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, well, you're all keyed in, so I'm going to do a full system reset, so you're the only ones that will be able to get in, you and myself, until, of course,
Does that give
the
us
master.
access to the rest of the mausoleum as well?
Yes, it does.
That's useful.
It does mean the others will find that they won't be able to move in and out like they could before.
But there's other ones of those in the main hall. Does that allow them access to
separate system?
Okay. Well, there should be another one of those somewhere anyway.
So, I mean, this was built originally just to, for the mausoleum security, and then we
found one. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Morty. You've been very
Thank
helpful.
You. Lovely. Oh, I quite like that as a nickname. Yes, I'll take that. Good.
Let's go rest.
He lets you leave as you go back the way you came.
I collect all my bars.
You collect all your bars. Yeah. Are you heading back to pick up Donovan?
Yes.
Could someone roll a d6 for me, please?
I haven't rolled in a while.
Go on.
Okay. 4.
Okay. Can I have perceive tests, please? As we finish off.
1 success.
Okay.
1 success.
I've got nothing. 1 threat.
Yeah, have a threat from me as well as a gift.
Okay. I'll leave that for next time as we're rounded up here. As you're making your way up to the door's now opening for you as you approach the mausoleum. No shoving required. You can pick up all your bars. Yeah. As you get to the entrance of the Leostara mausoleum, which again opens for you as you arrive at it, you can hear footsteps approaching from above on the stairs, making their way down. And that is where we will end the session.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be him. He's just coming down from...
He's in the mausoleum.
We're at the door.
The stairs going up further above you.
How's everyone's vigor and wounds doing?
I have no vigor.
I've got 3
2 wounds.
I've got
not good.
3 vigor, 2 armor left, but I have 1 wound box left.
One vigor.
You got.
Ooh. Pax is gonna die next game, everyone.
I have 2 stress.
That's not necessarily death.
Yeah, but it is 2 stress and 2 corruption boxes.
That's why, taking that stress to save your rolls earlier on seems like a good idea at the time, but when the unexpected occurs, you might find yourself in a little pinch of trouble.
Yeah.
Just a pinch, and we'll find out what you want to do with the information you've received and what you want to do about those footsteps you hear above you at our next session. Thanks very much, all. Hope you had as much fun as I did, rolling all of those 6s.
Our character sheets can see it.
The rolls were insane, but it's great. So, same time next week?
Same time next week.
Sure.
Thanks very much, all. See you later.